y'all? It's your girl, Jasmine Nicole, and welcome to Weight with Jazz, a safe space for the obese, the overweight, those who just want to lose some weight, and myself to share our weight loss and weight management journeys. In addition, me sharing a little bit more of my life take in a mix. So, I have a valid concern here, and this pertains to maintenance, as at a point all of us are going to approach the maintenance period, our maintenance level. We have reached our goal, weight loss goal, and we want to maintain that weight. So on GLP medication, it's recommended to maintain on a dose that you feel comfortable with once you have reached your weight loss goal. And if you want eventually titrate down to micro dosing, which is like, dosing at the minimal dose. The minimal dose with Tirzepatide, hate saying it, is 2.5. And some people will maintain on 2.5. Some people will maintain on 5. Some people will maintain on 7.5. Because a lot of people are already taking the 12 and up, and that's their maintenance dose by them titrating down. So I'm going to maintain on the dose that I am going to begin taking, which is 7.5. I know I can adequately maintain and lose on that, either or. So that's where I'm going to stick with. And if I feel the need at a point to go down, I'll go down to 5. The 5 would be fine as well. Princess, here we go again. But anyway, my concern right now is, are these weight loss GLP-1 compounds going to be available once the shortage is relieved? Once Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk relieves their shortage, the shortage relief for Ozempic, the shortage relief for Wegovy, the shortage relief for Zepbound, the shortage relief for Mounjaro. I'm hearing from what I'm seeing in the streets, okay, that these compound facilities are only in place to relieve in the event one of the brand names medication go into shortage. Once the shortage is relieved, then the compounds are no longer being offered. Is that true? Like, really, I'm coming to the community because I really want to know, okay? This definitely can impact my future planning here, okay? I mean, I'm going to maintain, regardless, channeling the natural GLP-1 hormone. But, I'm getting vested and comfortable in having this tool in my back pocket as a maintenance mechanism, okay? To continue doing the great things I'm doing. So it's hard for me to believe that. I need some more information. I know y'all scholars, y'all know y'all researchers and everything else. Drop in the comments, okay? Let me know the tea on this. What's really going on? I mean, I don't think, because compounds have been around for a very long time in general, just compound medications, not relative to weight loss. They're still going to continue in production. The 503B pharmacies, producing for hospitals and all. Like, this is still going to be in place, and they've been in place for years. So this must only be pertaining to just GLP-1 medication, Semaglutide and Tirzepatide. It has to be that. But I can't even wrap my head around that, because I feel like I've heard from other people that they have that they know individuals, they relatives who have been taking semaglutide for years, and that's how they lost their weight. I'm talking about over 10 plus years ago. So I don't get that. I don't get it. So please let me know, because this is serious, y'all, for everyone. And I don't think it's fair, though, for just hear me out on this. I don't think it's fair for a brand name to approve the usage of a GLP-1 medication, right? Just to fulfill their demand and lack of supply. But once that is resolved, then they discredit the compound pharmacies. Which I know this is a business thing. I understand. That's why it's business. But it really has nothing to do with discreditation on really any other level. It's just, no, you can't. Your services are no longer needed, and we need the population that you are serving. They need to come on back. They need to come on back to the brand. Come on back to the brand. And if that's the case, are you gonna make this brand affordable? Tell me, Lily, are you gonna make the brand affordable? Nova, are you gonna make the brand affordable? Because this is good. 10 plus years before you can get a generic version, right? It has to be, the brand name medication, I think, has to be out for 10 years before, I guess. Look, this is from what I think I've researched, so please correct me and add additional information in the comment section. This is all useful. So what you can't go past, once a brand medication expires beyond the patent's term, and I believe that's like, what, 10 years, then a generic version can be introduced and approved. This is what I'm hearing, and we not even near that. So we are at the stage where we are still trying to future plan. So the idea of GLP-1 compounds not being available once the brand names are back in queue, that's kind of, that's a disparity here, okay? Because everybody can't afford the pricing of Zepbound, because a lot of insurances are not approving chronic weight loss medication. I mean, unless you got some serious issues that I'm saying that don't include diabetes. Now, diabetes gives you a privileged advantage, to be honest with you, in it. But don't get it twisted. After a certain period, insurance companies, if they feel like you're doing good and you're no longer a risk for whatever ailment, they may not even cover it further. So, don't rest so assured in the diagnosis, but just know that initially having a diagnosis is a better advantage than someone with just chronic obesity. This is how it's going. So it's a lot of manipulative play, a lot of tit for tat, picking this, picking that, picking this time to approve, picking this time to not approve. It's not fair, in my opinion, on a lot of levels. It's really not fair for people who really, really need this. Even though they're portraying this really to be a strong, passionate desire to help the obesity community and the diabetic community. Well, really, it's starting to paint the picture of being capitalism. Okay, this is painting a picture of being straight capitalism, capitalizing on the vulnerability of others. And then it said the population of the ill. The population of those who are morbidly or chronically overweight, who may have diabetes or not, and those who just may have diabetes. Like this, and because it's such a grand issue in the United States alone, let alone globally. This have to be like over 200 trillion, not trillion, I ain't gonna say that, maybe not that, $billion industry. This is making money. In a minute, I'm about to be looking into shares of Nexus Pharmaceuticals, okay? That's coming into the game to kind of relieve or, add some competition, a competitive edge into this market so that there can be some fluctuation as far as decreasing in some of the prices of these medications, okay? And then more accessibility of it. So, I mean, like, just thinking on just above the scope. I'm thinking above the scope, just overall this picture. It's really supposed to be medication to help those who need. But the powers that be are capitalizing grandly on this, okay? But not letting up with leniency on pricing. True capitalism here, okay? So with that being said, keep your brand medications coming and your criterias, the criteria setbacks that they cause for assurance approvals or whatever, and let the compounds continue to be the GLP-1 compounds. Let them continue to be, and let them continue to do they do, okay? Don't sit here and try to cross the market and shut one market down because of another. I don't think that's possible. Anyways, compounds are going to continue to be produced, but GLP-1 compounds specifically should continue to be produced. So I don't know the validity completely in that, but this is like information I'm picking up around the way or whatever. So please let your girl know, okay? Let your girl know for real, all right? What else? It was something I wanted to say. It was something else I wanted to come on here and say, y'all. Oh, just that, I do appreciate this medication, but I, do think of reality of possibly maybe one day not being on a medication. And if I wasn't on a medication, because at a point I never took this medication until these 2 months, okay? I was not on a GLP-1 medication. I was trying to maintain my weight loss as is and making major setbacks, trying to understand why my 1 meal a day system wasn't working. Why am I in a weight stall? And I lost all this weight and I'm not losing, but I'm working out regularly. But then if I stop working out and I just chill and just want to be regular, maybe work out twice a week or maybe just go a week without working out, why am I gaining weight and I'm not eating excessively? What am I doing wrong? It just has to be wrong hormones because I'm doing everything right. No, that wasn't the case. I had to really take a deep look into myself and keep it real. After a full assessment, it wasn't. I was overeating my 1 meal a day. I didn't get that grounded like I have it grounded now. Okay? Still need to be in a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight. You want the 1 meal a day. So that was that situation. That was a reason. And that was no medication, okay? Trying to maintain my 115 pounds off, going up and down. So I'm learning how to channel that natural GLP-1. I know that for me, I need to stick to lower carb.